Most of the tennis fandom was up in arms after the post-match handshake between Holger Rune and Casper Ruud at the French Open, and a few days ago, Jelena Ostapenko gave this masterpiece of a post-match interview after beating Rebecca Marino.
5-1 up, what happened?
I mean, the biggest opponent to me was myself, because I played really well until 6-5-1. She didn't really do anything. She didn't change anything until that score. Then I started to fight against myself. I started to miss some balls, but I'm glad I won because, I mean, my level is way better than her today, and I showed it.
And again, the same people were enraged and were abusing her as if it is better than doing what Alona did, just because she spoke truthfully and didn't kiss ass of the opponent. People love to scream that behavior in instances like this or the Rune-Rudd handshake is unsportsmanlike. But what's unsportsmanlike about it? Did Rune need to kiss Casper on the cheek after losing the most important match of his young career? I don't get it. It's not even that serious. Holger shook his hand and left the situation. Why should he be vilified for that? Should Ostapenko act like she is not on the higher level at her lowest form than Marino ever was at her best? They are not even remotely on the same level of the talent. They are not even in the same stratosphere in terms of their accomplishments in their tennis careers overall. And Alona couldn't hold it in, and she told the truth about the fact that she is just simply better and should never lose to Marino in her career. Why do tennis fans want to see this fake humility from players? Why do they reject player being truthful with the spectators and players themselves? There are thousands and thousands of tennis players on the WTA and ATP circuit. Should they all be friends? It's impossible for them to all be friends, so it's no surprise that not all handshakes or post-match or even pre-match interviews are filled with so much love, admiration and respect towards their opponents. At the end of the day, they are competitors, every single one of them. And not everyone can muster up a smile after disappointing loss as someone like Novak Djokovic, and he's far from being my favorite player, but I respect the fact that almost after every loss he can take it on the chin, go shake opponent's hand, say some good words to him and live with the loss. But the reason why he is able to do that is because he has made it already. He's in the top 3 of the greatest tennis players of all time, and he understands that every time someone beats him, it's a memorable moment for the opponent and tennis history in general. And most importantly, he knows it's just a little bump on the road because he believes that he can beat anyone. He can win any tournament that there is, but same cannot be said about someone like Holger Rune, who in the back of his mind might have thought that this was the opportunity to do something big on the Grand Slam stage, and therefore they take the loss a lot harder than someone who has done it all. So in conclusion, let these young male and female players mature, don't rush them and be understanding of them, because at the end of the day they are normal people who sometimes get more emotional than the situation warrants it. But until they mature, I suggest you take it easy, my friend.